Hi, and thank you so much for tuning in to Ange'luscious Authentic Dishes. I'm in the kitchen today, and I decided to make a video because I do get an influx of messages with, people who are inspired by what I do, and a lot of them want to know what I eat. I'm not perfect. Um, my emphasis is on eating foods from the earth, from land and sea. I am not diet specific. I am not vegan. I'm not vegetarian. I'm not pescatarian. I'm not on a macro diet. I'm not paleo. I'm not keto. I don't do diets. I don't believe in diets. I do believe in eating foods from the earth and avoiding processed foods as much as I possibly can. Some foods I can't make for myself. I have to eat processed foods. But what I do, I try to find healthier selections. So I'm going to show you what's in my pantry. This is actually one of my pantry, or one of the places that I store food. So let's take a look at what I have. All right. All right. So let's start up here. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. If you know me, you know that is not mine. I do not eat that. All right, and you can pretty much tell what belongs to me and what doesn't. I can't force the family to eat what they want to eat. Gradually, as they begin to eat more earth foods, it'll kind of crowd out the bad stuff. So I am not a dictator. I used to dictate, by the way, but I don't anymore. I just allow them to be who they want to be, and they know what to do. Or if they don't, eventually they'll come on over. So in the meantime, I'll just hold space for them. So we've got some Irish moss powder. I got this for my grandson. Yes. I like to buy, where's the Irish moss that I like? This one. This is the one, if you've taken notice of my Facebook page, you will see that I have this raw Irish moss. It's Irish moss, but we Jamaican people like to say moss. But that's the one that I like, and I like to put it in some water and bloom it, and then blend it raw and add it to wherever I need to add it. But this powder was easy to put into baby formula because it's already, it's in powder form. So this is good if you have a young baby and you don't want to go, cow's milk and stuff like that. You want to make your coconut milk and, from your real coconuts, and blend it. And, there's so many other things that you can give your baby besides cow's milk. And the Irish moss, it'll just balance out pretty much most of the things that they need and complete that formula. I like chlorella powder for my juices. All right, so I do get that at Quaker Oatmeal. That's not for me either. Why the castor oil is in the pantry, I don't remember. Ashwagandha, I like ashwagandha because it's an adaptogenic herb. Makes you go to sleep, makes you stay awake, balances the hormones and all of that. Amla powder, highest concentration of vitamin C. Oranges ain't got shit on it. I'm not even gonna edit that part, but highest concentration of vitamin C. Most cancer survivors, if they can't afford, high concentration of IV treatments, amla is a really good way to go. Add it to your smoothies. And flax, I love flax seeds. Put flax seeds in damn near everything. Cocoa, wild cocoa powder. This is raw cocoa powder. Y'all know I love my coconut oil, my raw honey. Now, I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. I'm just showing you some of the things that I buy. See that magnolia over here? I don't use coconut. Sorry, we're talking about coconut milk. I don't use this all the time, but whenever I do, sometimes I do. And when I tell you to read your ingredients, here's a perfect example. It's condensed milk. It's not the healthiest, but you know what? If I have to buy, I'm going to find one that doesn't have a laundry list of ingredients. Let's see if you can see. See what it says? Ingredients: milk, sugar. Not milk, sugar, poison, toxins, chemicals, artificial, this, that. DHB number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. None of that. Milk, sugar. All right. So whenever you see your milk and it's like 5 cents for one, don't freaking buy it. It's got 1,000,001 things in there. So if I have to buy condensed milk, that's what I'm going to use. Tuna. Here we go with the tuna. I like this one, Wild Planet. And ingredients, once again, let's see what Wild Planet has in here. Albacore tuna and sea salt. That's it, nothing else. Albacore tuna, sea salt. I'm not quite sure if you can see, it's a bit blurry. I'm doing this from my iPhone. Come now, iPhone, don't fail me here. All right, but anyways, it's just tuna and salt, sea salt, nothing else in here. And I don't eat much tuna, but for everyone else that loves that, that's the tuna. Kosher salt, I use it, I add it. Sometimes I want to season up stuff, like want to get that salty flavor, I add it to my rice. Raw honey. If you have to buy honey, you want to make sure you get raw honey. If you want to go and get organic raw honey, that's fine, but raw honey, I mean, it's fine for me. The honeys in the supermarkets, child, it's not even honey. Don't buy the pure honey, and make sure that it says raw and unfiltered. That's good. Organic coconut oil, bladderwrack. We'll go into that later. And this is some oatmeal that I blended in my Vitamix just to make it like nice and powdery. So if I have to add it to my juices, or not my juices, my smoothies, or if I need to make porridge, it's already nice and loose. And J, Ray, and Nephew. Everybody knows what J, Ray, and Nephew is, right? That's that Jamaican white rum. Yeah, I put that in everything. And hemp hearts, I just love them. You have to kind of like scan through my page, my account, see all the things. I like to top my salads with hemp. I like to just sit and eat hemp. Let me show you one of my really, really good recipes for hemp. I can snack on this all day, like peanut butter. Yeah, you can see I love some Costco. Peanut butter, maple syrup, or the honey. And sometimes I'll put a little cocoa powder in there, but I leave the cocoa powder for like my teas, and my chaga mushrooms. I love them. Like for people that, I keep straying, but let me talk about this first. Organic peanut butter, maple syrup, with some hemp hearts, like a tablespoonful. And I'll just stir it together and I'll just sit and eat it. It's just absolutely wonderful. Bentonite clay. This is my calcium bentonite clay. It's very, as it says, detoxify, restore, and alkalize. I don't use it every single day. Okay, now for the bentonite clay, what I like to do and how I like to use it is in a glass of water, about 8 or 10 ounces, and I'll add a tablespoon of the bentonite clay. I'll stir it around with a plastic spoon because you don't want to use any type of metals because it will adhere. You're trying to remove heavy metals with the bentonite clay, so you don't want to use anything metal, no stainless steel or anything like that. You want to give it a nice stir so that it dissolves, and then I drink it. That's the way that I do it. I drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach so it can grab whatever it needs to grab, and I don't eat for like 2 hours. All right. A lot of times people call me and they'll inbox me, what do I take for this, what do I take for that? I can tell you 1,000,001 things to take, but in order for you to understand how to use them properly, you do need guidance, which is why I do offer health coaching. So if you're interested and you really want to get a little bit more aggressive with your health, you want alternative treatments, or you prefer to go the holistic route, I can definitely guide, mentor, and inspire you to heal yourself naturally using a holistic approach. So you can visit my website, you pay for your consultation, and you complete your health history form. I'll contact you and we'll schedule an appointment. So, as I was saying, a lot of times you call, you inbox, you ask me questions. I can tell you all the things that you need to, or all the things that are good for whatever ailment it is you're trying to reverse. But most of the times you need guidance. If you think that it's okay and you can go ahead and do whatever you need to do, more power to you. That's wonderful. But if you do feel as if you need more guidance, I am here for you. So like I said, with the bentonite clay, what I do, I drink it first thing in the morning, let it do what it needs to do, and then I drink a lot of my smoothies. I don't need psyllium husk because I'm already fibered up. I have no problems going to the bathroom. Bentonite clay, you need to drink a lot of fluids while you're taking the bentonite clay. And it's not something that you need to take every single day for 30 days straight. I might do it for a week off and then I get off, and maybe 2 weeks later I'll get back on it. But it's not something you want to take every day because you do need some of that good bacteria in your gut. You don't want to just disrupt the entire flora, and you need some of the good and the bad bacteria in your body. All right, so that's it for the bentonite clay. Let's see what else we have here. I really needed to clarify some things on the bentonite clay. So let's go ahead and continue with the what I have in my pantry.